Hi guys, my name is Chris, DM5HF, and today I will show you a little bit about my setup with the main focus on the HVLA 1K3 from RF Power from Italy, which is a very good piece of workmanship from Italy. And also I will show you a little bit the LP500, which is produced by Larry Phipps, which is also a very cool thing to have a good amateur radio setup. And I made some small clips, and today I will show you the interaction of all these items with the Anan 200 SDR from the Apache Labs. And yeah, maybe it's interesting for you. We'll appreciate it. Thanks.
Now you can see the HVLA 1K3 in operating mode. It emits about nearly 800 watts into a dummy load. And yeah, here is the nearly complete setup with the DU1500L antenna tuner, which has also a good indication of the output level when I speak to the microphone. And that's the complete overview to my station with the NN200 Delta. In the middle, it's the blue case, the black box, so-called, my SDR radio. And now there is the detailed view on the meter of the HVLA 1K3. It only is an indication. There are no real measurements. The real measurement you can see here on the cupola on the DU1500L. And that's the Anan 200, the front side of the SDR transceiver, which is the main transceiver which I'm using. And now we can see the LP500 with 870 watts peak power. It's a very interesting item, and here you have different ways to see your signal in real life and the real time with SWR with your transmitted audio signal. Really cool is that you can open a window also on your monitor to have a bigger display for the LP500. I appreciate this way more than the normal display of the LP500 because it's much more bigger and easier to see because I wear glasses, and so it's a really big display you can see on the screen. Now we have a look to the NN200 Delta, or better to say to power SDR with pre-distortion is activated. You can see the green label at the right downside of the Spectrum Panafel, and also the DJ console, which I use for setting up the power SDR with VFO and so on. And here is the two-tone test signal, and also the two-tone test signal on the LP500 that is real time and looks very interesting with 180 watts. And here is the LP500, the different views you can have. On the right side there is the SWR 180 watts, the output power with the two-tone signal, which comes from the Power SDR software, and you see in real time what your signal looks like, and this is very nice. And now we are switching over to the, I would say, backyard of my amateur radio station. A lot of wires and cables. You can see the backside of the amplifier and the tuner. That's the cupola for the LP500. And now you see the backside of the NN200 Delta with antenna and external one. The interface for the amplifier, so the NN can switch the bands to the amplifier, which is a very comfortable way to make the hobby. And here is the cupola for pre-distortion, which I'm using. It handles 1K, and that's a really good piece to make a really clean signal.
Yeah, this was a small clip about my setup. I hope it was interesting for you. I think I can conclude all items are probably good together, especially the two-tone test of the Anan 200 Delta is very interesting to see what pre-distortion is capable to make a really, really good signal in the two-tone test. You have also the possibility to use the LP500 with a two-tone test. You can take the signal of the two tones and put it directly to a normal transceiver, which has not to be a SDR or so. It could be a conventional amateur transceiver, and that is also possible to make such measurements. And yeah, that was it. Thanks a lot. Hope to catch you on the band. 73 from Germany. Bye bye.